It looks like Instagram did some updates. Okay. Looks like Instagram did some updates. I'm James Lott Jr. This is Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. I am 6 minutes later than I usually start. This is my late night talk show. I have been super busy today, and I am on. I just found out it's one of my little pen pal's birthday. She's 14. Right now in Michigan. Cheers to her. I got her birthday stuff together. I got to send a birthday box out to her. She's in Michigan. So, little Elise is 14. Love it. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, I have my new hair. My new hair. I did it. I got some good stuff. I got some cute stuff for her. We send each other presents and stuff back and forth. She's a fan of mine. Her family's a fan of mine from my Hallmark shows. She's a young Wayne Costa Hart fan. She's a young Hardy. So hello. Yes. My new look. And I did it myself, actually. I actually did it myself. It feels so much better. I'm not sweating as much in my hair, in my face. Having hair makes you sweat. Sweat. So I do feel better. Trying. I don't know how the back looks, but oh well. I'm like, that's all you're gonna see. The front looks good in the front. So yes, I did it myself, and I'm very proud of myself. A glass of wine helped. It totally helped. Thank you very much. Newly shorn, like a sheep. Casey Hutchinson's in here. He's never in here. You don't watch my show. You never watch my show. Wow. I love it. Somebody tag me in a post. Who's tagging me in posts on Facebook? Without my knowledge. So, yes, it's running a network is not easy. I've been in meetings all day off and on. Meanwhile, checking on my mother. Meanwhile, doing my own interviews. I had 2 interviews today for my organizing show. So I'll be out next 2 Mondays because I am still an interviewer. Setting up interviews, booking, editing. I have 2 new books coming out, you guys. 2 new books coming out. Tomorrow, it will be The Pill Part 5. And Monday, it will be Follow Our Leads Part 2. So, yeah, series. Then I have meetings with my buddy who's writing these 2 shows, Fairview Heights and Manchester Avenue. Then I have my folks at Yoni Confessions. Then I have my folks at Ivy. So I have new shows premiering every week for the next 3 or 4 weeks. Whew, I know. And I have so much more to do. I have so much to do. I'm not even stressed because I'm just like, I'll get it done at some point, I'm sure. I am truly blessed to have people want to be associated with me. So I'll get there. I'm not going to break my back. I ate half a sleeve of these stacks mesquite barbecue. I had to stop. I said, James, put down the goddamn chips. So I put them down. They're over there. I'm not looking at them, but I put them down. I'm not even a snacker. That's not even how I do. I'm an eater. I eat full meals. I'm not a big snacker person, but those stacks are the bomb. Keep going and going. Oh, it's too much. I am extra crispy. I'm just too much extra. So yes, all kinds of stuff happening on JLJ Media. From all forms, I just bought the domain name JLJ Media Group. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be something. I'm planning some big stuff for that website. So stay tuned. I haven't heard my new song. My opinion is the only opinion. That's out too. What else can I shamelessly promote? That's all. That's all I'm going to promote. That's it. It's enough content for you. Go to my books. Go to my music. Go to my TV shows. Go to my podcasts. I'm going to unveil. I have a new show that I'm actually doing an interview for. And I don't know this person at all. So for my new show, really, I'm a grandparent. I have my first guest already. I guess I'm thinking I might. Well, I'm going to interview this person tomorrow morning. I don't know if it'll be the first show or not. It may be the second. I'm thinking maybe I should be the first show. I don't know because I should tell my story first, or should I wait? Like left-handed, I haven't told my story yet. And my left-handed show, I'm left-handed. I haven't done it yet. So at some point, I probably should. Right? I don't know. So we'll see. But I'm going to interview them anyway and get the interview done, and then we'll see what happens. I am beard. But tonight's drink is sponsored by Cupcake Wines. We're drinking out of my fall glass because I'm lazy, and it's Moscato. I'm being black tonight. Drinking a sweet wine. You know, I'm not a big sweet wine person. But it's the nearest thing I could grab. And that's how I'll do it. I had a nice bubble bath. Drinking some wine. So I'm clean. Had some wine. Ate some stacks. Now I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. To you. And you, and you, and you. And I probably should tell my story first, because my story is very interesting, how I became a grandparent. Oh my God, it's Dion. It's Dion. Hi, Dion. Another content creator, folks. He's from Canada. He's from up north. He does GHNV. He's been on my show once. We did a show a long time ago. We got to do another one at some point. That was a long time ago. A lot of things have changed since we did my last show. So you guys to understand, GH Report is dead. So GH Mini Spotlight on my network will have a GH Report reunion this Sunday. Live on YouTube. Yeah, I sent you the song. I sent you guys the song. It sounds like nothing I've ever done before. I was angry when I wrote it. I was angry when I recorded it. And now it's out there. It's fun. I like the song. It's fun. Okay, well, I'll contact you, Mr. Dion from Canada, to come back on and tell you what you think about what's going on in GH. But yes, follow him on YouTube. Yeah, I'm just trying to make connections. Hey, it is crazy talk. I will not be doing days this week because I can't do everything. I have Y&R mini spotlight with Brittany Sarpy. I have Bold and Beautiful mini rewind mini spotlight with Tammy and Amanda. And then I have the GH I'm doing. I have Forever and a Day. So I would love to, I can't do one more this week. But you'll have Mark J. Freeman. He'll be back on. And you'll have Lindsay Godfrey and Paul Telfer, which I love. I'm friends with Lindsay. She's a great guest. So they'll be good. They'll be good. This days will be good. They'll be fine without me. They will work it out. But I'm focusing on GH, Bold and Beautiful, and Y&R this week. And Forever and a Day. So that's where I just can't do all. I can't do all of them. I've been watching days, but it's for you guys to understand. It's hard you have to watch the shows differently when you are recapping them. It's different when you just watch them for fun, but when you're recapping them, you want to catch everything. You want to catch all the right things so that you don't miss nothing. Yeah, correcting. That is a lot. LOTT. It's a lot. My toe hurts. I don't know why it's hurting. Yeah, it's a lot. So I can't do it all. Can't do it all. And you saw that. And folks, I'm going to get my first COVID test on Saturday morning. I'm oddly kind of excited to get that thing up my nose. Because it just looks so bizarre. That long swab. And you got to stick it all the way up your nose. All the way up. And like I think it said hold it for like 10 seconds or something like that. So I am oddly just fascinated with that. Because my mom's like, oh, it doesn't really hurt. It just kind of burns a little bit and then goes away. So I'm going to finally do it on Saturday morning. It's going to be very interesting. I have a couple of job offers, and they need me to get tested before I could go and actually do them next week. So to get paid, I have to take a test. I am believing that 99.999% that I am negative. I have done, I mean, as most of you know, for the first 90 days, I didn't see anybody and didn't go nowhere. And since then, I've been out venturing, but I'm very cautious. As much as I can be, of course. But we'll see. We will see. I have no symptoms. I have nothing happening for me. So I'm pretty sure I'm negative. But this place you go to, it's Dodger Stadium here in LA. You get the results the next day. So it's quick. So I signed up. This is from my doctor friend, so she told me where to go. I signed up, did the due, pressed the button, got it, and they had a lot of slots open. I'm telling you, they had like 4,000 slots open. So that was really good. I can't have bad results. I just can't. I just can't. I can't. I don't know how I just will be able to take it. Just can't do it. But it was a very simple process, actually. It took me a minute. You don't touch anything. It's like, I have sanitizer, wipes. I'm very careful wherever I go. I don't go to a lot of places. I'm on top of people, all that kind of stuff. See, 10 days is way too long. That's way too long to find out. Or to go. Yeah, here in LA, because it's just bigger, they had several testing sites, and my doctor friend, who I trust completely, she was like, Dodger Stadium's good. You just drive in. It's a drive-through. It shouldn't take that long. And I was like, okay. And she's like, but what she liked was that the results were not 48 hours, 52 hours, whatever, how many hours. She's like, oh, by next day, you just usually get an email or whatever, and then they tell you. So I need to know by Monday. So hopefully this works out. Because I may have a job on Monday for 5 hours from 10 to 3. So that could be good. So I'm hoping. You got connections? I'll take all prayers, please. But I read my Psalm 91 every morning, so I should be good. We're going to work it out. Brother's going to work it out. Brother is going to work it out. These stacks are staring at me. Stop staring at me. So I'm doing that. And also I'm doing it for other reasons, so it's going to be good. It'd be nice to kind of know for sure I'm negative. We're good to go. And then I can go on with life. And then if anything does come up after that, then I have a marker of kind of like what's going on. So it'll be good. It'll be kind of good to know. So like I said, I'm not even nervous. I'm just kind of like, I'm oddly fascinated by the process. Because I'm like, I gotta stick that thing up my nose, like all the way up my nose. Ooh, it's just like, it just looks so bizarre. It's like they couldn't find a better way to test people. Like really. Really couldn't find a way. So, So I'm doing that, and it's gonna be an interesting weekend. Prepare for all these shows. God, it's a lot of work. Right, I'm just laying down. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But it was a good day today. It wasn't that hot. It wasn't that cold. Worked out fine. Yesterday I worked in the gardens. Had all that taken care of yesterday. What are you guys up to? What's going on? It's late night with James Lott Jr. Talk a lot with James Lott Jr. Late nights. What's going on? So I guess Casey was in here and he left. Or is he watching? Well, he left. There are folks who came in and left. Dang it. Who didn't say nothing to me. Yes. Why do I have 2 bars on my phone? I'm like right next to my thing here. And it's just saying, what's that say what's going on? I was saying some people aren't able to join. That's weird. You took a nap. It helped you earlier. Naps are good, folks. Naps will keep you living. Naps will keep you live you long time. Live you long time. Okay, like I'm like whatever. Oh, Joseph. So Joseph, I mean, you're working on your series, right? Okay. Oh, my friend's on right now. He's on late. Dang. Okay. You're working on your shows, right? I love watching and seeing all my people, because I know it's a strange time period right now. For those of you who do video work, I know it's very strange. Video shows, video work, I know it's very strange. Very much. Hey, girlfriend. Hello, everybody. When you do video work, I know it's really weird. Audio you can do because it's, audio. I know I did it myself, girl. First time ever. Those clippers came in handy. I was like scared shitless. And I did it. And it was so funny because I did the sides. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? Oh my God. The back was the hardest part, of course, because, you can't see nothing. But I think the back looks okay, I guess. I'm not really looking back there. But I feel 10 pounds lighter. Oh my God. I love short hair, especially in the summertime. Hot fun in the summertime. Oh, you cut by your head by yourself? I know you shave your head and stuff. You do all kinds of stuff with your hair, girl. So you do it yourself. Wow. Okay. I always would get help. I don't. It's just hair, right? I love doing it. It's just freeing. I know it's just hair. I've had every hairstyle you can think of through the ages. From the 70s to today, I've had just about every hairstyle. I've dyed my hair different colors. I've had different lengths, straight, curly, whatever. It's just, it's just hair. Hair is another piece of extension of who you are, and it doesn't, And I'm very lucky. My hair grows back like gangbusters, so I can do all kinds of stuff to it, and it'll come back in two shakes of a lamb's tail. It grows back. Shit. I love people who take chances sometimes. You never know. You take a chance, maybe they love it. You know what I mean? You may think, I shouldn't do that. You try it and you look better than you thought you would look. Why not? It's just hair. Now, I feel bad for those who can't grow hair. And I feel sorry for them. I know it's not easy. I've dyed my hair midnight blue, orange, blonde, copper, burgundy. That's it. So I didn't do the Gumby, but I did have the Kid and Play. I had various variations of that. I had the box cut. I had the shag, where it was short in the top, big in the back. I had the reverse shag, where it was short in the back, big at the top, but not a high top because it was rounded. I've had fros of all shapes and sizes. I've had feathered hair. I've had straight hair down. I've had straight hair short, straight hair long. I was Andre 3000. All right. Like at one point. But I was also Ace of Base at one point. I saw the sign. I've had my hair slicked back, slicked forward. I've had bangs. I've had short fro, big fro. There are pictures online. Trust me, there are pictures all online out there. So it's some of my hairs. Yeah, I had all that stuff. It's fun. And I had a mother who did stuff with her hair too, so she didn't care. She dyed her hair and stuff. I've had fro hawks. I've had faux hawks. I had to do Jerry curl though. My barber said, "You have good hair, James. Don't ruin your hair." I was like, "I have the good hair." Oh my God. So I didn't do it. That's the one thing I'm glad I didn't do it. I've always wanted to do twist. That's the one thing I didn't do either. I've always wanted to try twist. Now it's too late. I don't like hair, but I'm doing it. I've had beards, goatees, no facial hair. chops. Got all that stuff. It's fun. It's fun. I've been a Spice Girl. I've been I've been all kind of stuff. I've had makeup on. I've all kind of stuff. All kinds. I've worn wigs. All kind of stuff for fun. So yeah, it's just hair. It's whatever it is, and it's kind of fun to look back in time and see what I did with it. Unfortunately, I lost a lot of pictures in the fire, so I don't have a lot of pictures, but I have some. I have maybe like a third of the pictures that I had. I have very little of me like all the way growing up. Those are all gone. My yearbooks were all lost in the fire. I don't have that stuff anymore. All my spelling bee trophies, everything, all died in the fire. But I lived. So you learn after a while, it's just stuff. That's what I learned. Someone asked me the other day, if you had 5 minutes to leave your house, what would you grab? And I go, well, I've been in that situation before. I had less than 5 minutes in my house. I grabbed my cats. I grabbed the cats, my shoes, and a cell phone. That's what I grabbed and left my house as they're shooting water into my apartment. So that's what I had to do. So, and I'm telling you, that smell, that burnt smell takes forever to get out of your house. It seeps into everything. We had to have everything taken out. Whatever was salvageable had to be steam cleaned. It was just crazy because that burnt smell. Oh my God, it's amazing how strong it is. Ooh, we could stay at our house for like a week, and then we were able to stay limited times, and then when they started fixing more, so then we were able to stay. It was a nightmare. But luckily, I was home. Luckily, I woke up, and luckily, I got out of there. They said the house could have blown up if I had turned something on. So it wasn't my time to go at all. So that's very interesting. Oh, being in a fire is one of the most scariest things in my entire life. I remember running down the back stairs while the building filled up in smoke and the alarm went off. So I lived with two roommates, and they had cats. So they're my cats because we all shared the cats, and they had a total of six, three, and then three came later. I love cats. I love me the dog is, but I love cats. I love animals. I do love animals. I love those cats. They're all dead now. They've all died at some point. They all lived long lives. They're like 16, 17-year-old, 18-year-old when they died. But I love me some cats. I had a cat a long time ago named Tatiana. Tatiana and I were good for a while, and then that was it. I had Cow Kitty, and I had Tatiana. We had Spider Legs. Oh, little names. But yes, I do love me a dog or two. And I think of Mr. Scrabble. This is the month he died. Next week it'll be when he died. So it was kind of sad. We had him for 15 years. Mr. Scrabs. He was a character. He had his own just like personality. And I just loved him so much. I did. So, they're part of our families, right? The little fur babies. Part of our families. I know Scrabs. Oh, Scrabs. He had like a seizure. Was never the same. He just he would walk around. We had dognesia. Because he just he didn't know. So he knew who I was and my stepdad. He didn't really know who my mother was towards the end. And he just like would walk around, but he'd come to me, let me hold him. He'd wag his tail, but he had this blank look in his face because he just wasn't really there the last month or so. It was really sad, but we know it was gonna be the last month, but just that last month or so, it's like, oh, it's kind of sad. But yeah, he had a seizure and was never the same. He just was never the same. And then he had a heart attack, and that's it. And we held him. We held him for like 4 hours. And he was so warm. And then we finally put him down on the couch, and he got cold. It was very interesting. And then he started to get stiff, which usually happens earlier. But when we were holding him in a blanket, he was warm. Well, she's like, I was just sleeping. I just held on to him. And then it's like, it was time to do it. So it's just sad. I know. It's just Scrabble. So I'll never forget that. And then the next day, my grandmother died. So there you go. At the phone call, she died the very next day. So I'm mourning my dog, and then my Grand Susie passed the next day. And that was another strange thing. So that's coming up next week. So it's gonna be always a little rough for me those couple of days. And Max, him too. It's all coming up next week. He's been gone 4 years. They've been gone 3 years. A dog and 2 people that I loved very much, who were just really supportive of me, and we were just very close. So it's just so weird, just very weird. Weird to have somebody there and then they're just gone all of a sudden. They were all sudden deaths. They weren't like lingering anything. They just happened. That's the thing. That's why you gotta tell people sometimes. You gotta tell them you love them, because literally the next day they could be gone. And that's it. But my grandmother, I talked to her 2 days before she died. We had a conversation on the phone. And it was a fun conversation. It was fun. I always said I love you at the end, so I got to say that. So, and that's a whole nother ordeal. That whole thing that happened with her. And that was kind of a strange thing that went on with her. Anyway, Max, that was his last text. He texted me. He texted. He texted. He's like, what did he say? He said, hey, bro, what you doing? And then I got back to him and I said, I got the message like maybe an hour later. I got back to him and my phone was, I think it was an hour. Because I was doing an organizing job or whatever. And then I had to go to AfterBuzz to do the soap block, folks. I did all 4 shows that night. I did Bold, YNR, Days, and General Hospital. And I sent a text going, I'm finishing up some stuff. Let's get together. Give me a call. Let's get together. And then he didn't answer back. And I thought it was really weird he didn't answer back. And then I got the phone call from the police. So he died of a heart attack while driving. So it's like, okay, that's really interesting. At 47. No warning, nothing. Just that was that. And I was like, wow. And my life changed that time too. So that was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy. So you got to tell people you love them, or not sweat the small stuff as much, or whatever. You got this life is just that it, kids. One day you're here, one day you're not. So it's just you just gotta, That's why I do 10,000 things probably, because I just know how life can be. There's so much I want to accomplish. There's so much I want to do. I mean, even stuff outside of the business. There's a lot of things I want to try, a lot of things I want to do. I'm still learning how to crochet. I want to try to learn how to sew. I'm trying to finish this goddamn puzzle over here. It's harder than I thought it was going to be. This puzzle, it's like 1,000 pieces. I'm like, oh. Or 500, how long a puzzle it is. I'm trying to finish it. But there's things I want to do outside of this. I want to start skating again. I have my skates. I want to do that again. So I don't know. So I think, and because also I had a year kind of down from Bell's palsy, I'm like, yeah, now I want to do 10,000 different things for myself. I don't care about anybody else. It's for me. I want to do them. So I release books. I do music. I'm painting. I write webs. I do all this stuff. I'm just doing it. And my dream is to if I'm going to go, I want it to be painless, of course. If I'm going to go while I'm doing my job. Sorry, folks. I do. The best thing would be if I was on stage somewhere or on set, I just go like that. I finish the show. Follow me. We're all James Lott Jr. sold at James Lott Jr. on all social media platforms. Good night. And then I just drop. That'd be a good sign off. I mean, I guess following me wouldn't do anything because I'd be dead. I have to get somebody to take over my accounts, I guess. So, I don't know. Or follow me to heaven. I don't know. Something like that. We're going to have some new things? Good. Work on some new things. Do it. Work on it. Do it. I'm a big supporter of that. Work on it. Work on it. Work on it. Yeah, so I think that fuels my passion to just do stuff, live life. You gotta live life. I think I said the other night, you gotta have some fun, have some laughs. It would be a good sign off. We all follow me where all James Lott Juniors are. That's it. Or me promoting stuff. You know, I'm sharing self promotion. I'm like, buy my album. It's out today. That's it. Watch my new show on JLJ Media. No, that's fine. But let me finish first, though. Let me finish my sentence. I wouldn't want to go mid sentence. Can I finish? Can I finish the whole statement, the whole outro? Or if I was doing like a song or a spoken word routine, can I finish the spoken word routine and then go? I'm like, that'd be kind of. I was like, okay, I don't want to do it mid sentence. If I'm having a conversation, can I finish the conversation first and then? And now I'm going to exit the conversation. Exactly. Yeah. So I think that's kind of what I would do, I guess. Some folks have done it. They've actually died on stage. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. That makes for good ratings. If I passed on a show, that'd be a big hit show. That episode would get a lot of views. Now you can say James Lott Jr. died as he lived. No, that makes sense. James Lott Jr. went out with a bang. No, James Lott Jr. gave a performance. I gotta work on that. I gotta think of something. For that. But yeah, that's how that goes. Yes. My eyes watering. My eyes watering. No, today I actually cried while watching a soap. Which soap? You're gonna have to wait to find out this weekend. But I actually cried. And it had been a while since I've cried while watching a soap. I almost cried watching one soap the other day. But today, I actually cried. The actors, there are about 3 actors that gave really amazing performances on a soap opera today. It was very realistic. Very realistic. Oh, sorry, turn off my computer. That's so funny. I want everybody to see, I'm going to have everything on my computer. I want everybody to see all my business. I'm not going to tell people de-gay my house or, what, nah, you're going to see everything. You're going to see everything how I lived. You're going to see it all. I don't care. Everybody see everything. I'm not going to hide nothing. You're going to see it. All of it. All of it. But I will not tell you which soap it is until this weekend. Yes, I'm turning into a goddamn softie, and it bugs the shit out of me. I don't want to be a softie. I don't. I'm not going to tell you. You have to watch this weekend. Also, in other life news, my daughter texted me today to tell me that she bought my youngest grandson a phone. I'm all officially old. He'll be on September 3rd. He'll be 14 years old and entering high school. So as we say, when they enter high school, they should have a phone. Rylan. A phone. I have to admit, with the other grandkids, I can reach them whenever I want to. I probably kind of have to go through their mother. So that's nice. But I'm not ready for him to have a phone. I'm not ready for him to have it. He's just too young. He's not too young. He's going into high school. I don't know. High school. Ooh, high school. That's going to be interesting for him. I don't know, yeah. He probably will be texting me. The other ones text me, so it'll be interesting. It's weird to think that my grandchildren can text me. That's what's so weird. I'm like, not just about children. I'm talking grandchildren. Oh, and my oldest grandson, no kids yet. So I'm not a great grandfather yet. So far, so good. But no, he needs a phone. I agree. No, he does. He's going to high school. No, we said we're going to high school at this point. You should have a phone. So that makes sense. It's for a parent though to have to monitor kids and who they're talking to. That's why I talk to these parents. Like who are they talking to? Who are they letting in? They're already on YouTube and stuff. You gotta be careful. So there's a lot. Thank God to go through this with my kids at all. There was nothing like that when I was in the '90s. I had nothing to worry about that. So there was no internet. So I was these kids. We had it easy. Yes, I know your girl. I know. What's her name has called me several times. Makala Grace. So yes, I know they do. It's just so. I mean, it's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world of possibilities. It's just so new for me. I'm not used to this. But I have old grandkids. They're old. I'm old. They're old. Everybody's old. But I wouldn't have to like monitor them. That's just too much. There are creeps out there. You gotta be careful. There are creepies, creepy crawlies, and I'm like, mm. So, but yeah, they all know YouTube. They all know the stuff. So I guess it's just time. They all have tablets anyway because of school. So, and they will be homeschooling. I'm sad that in a month I won't be able to go see my grandson for his birthday. It's another birthday I'm missing. I have not seen them at all this year. That's what's crazy. I've not seen my kids or grandkids at all this year. That's crazy. I don't usually go that long. So the longest I went was when I had Bell's palsy. That's the only time I went long. But other than that, I have not. I never have gone this long. So it's kind of it gets me depressed sometimes. I get a little depressed about it. I'm not gonna lie. And then I might pull out of it, but I do. I get depressed about it sometimes because I do want to go. I have a new niece I haven't met. She's 6 months old now. I've not met her, and she's in Memphis. I want to see her. Can't do that. I mean, yeah. That's a whole other story. It's a whole other story, which we won't get into, of course. But just this whole traveling thing, and I have to watch what they're doing. That's kind of a thing too. Yes, your mom in Maryland. It's tough. It's a tough thing. This whole thing is really strange right now. I'm seeing folks just partying and going to Vegas, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, I'm doing what I can, but you guys are out in Vegas, and Vegas looks so dead. It's so dead. Maybe it's a good time to go to Vegas. It's fucking dead. But I'm like, that's not why I go to Vegas. I go to Vegas to be around people. That's just me. I love being on the strip at nighttime, just surrounded by folks, and everybody's just doing their thing. Yeah. I know I'm gonna miss not going back east for the winter. It's very strange. Usually I make a trip to New York, and we'll be going there this year. I go to Rockefeller Center, see the Macy's whole light and music show. To me, it's not Christmas till you go to New York. To me, it feels like New York once you go there. But in Pittsburgh, the snow falling and my Bob Evans and the skating rink. I kind of miss. I'm kind of miss all that. It's so funny. I made the decision to sell my house, but like, there's little things I did enjoy. That was my thing. I went there every year. That's my thing. Go see the cousins in Ohio. I mean, I had a whole routine back there. And though I hate snow, I like what it looks like when it first comes down. You're inside the house. I had a great house in Pittsburgh. I lucked out, and I had it since 2005. So I had it almost 15 years, and it was, oh my God, I'd look out the window, and it was just like so pretty, but then you got to travel in it, and that was the hardest part. Oh my God, traveling in snow, driving in snow, traveling in snow, the temperature being so cold. Oh my God. I had to wear a scarf because my beard would freeze. I get icicles on my beard. It's stuff that you don't get in Los Angeles. Like, you just don't get that in Los Angeles at all. It's such a strange thing. So yeah, I'm gonna miss that this year kind of too. Um, yeah, it's gonna be strange. So things like that, old routines. I feel like this year will not be happening. The revolution will not be televised because there's a virus. So I will just be stuck here in Inglewood at my house and my garden for the rest of my unnatural life. Oh, what's going to happen? That's what's going to happen. I'm like, I can't even book nothing. I'm like, I mean, my friend's getting married next month. I can't even go, and I'm so sad in Missouri. And so we had to talk about that. And I told him, I said, no, you do what you got to do. You know, we can always celebrate another time. I mean, I wish I was there. I'm one of your closest friends. Wish I could be there, but I can't. Apparently, folks just feel like they have to get married. I guess I don't understand that. I've never understood that. I will never. It could be explained to me 10 million ways, and I still never understand that. I just won't. But folks do. They feel like, okay, I'm getting married. I have to get married. It doesn't matter what it is going on. I'm like, okay. So more power to you. I don't have any control. I don't even. I'm like, I don't even. Can't even get upset anymore. They're all, wait till you feel like, no, I'm 51 years old. I'm wait till I what? Well, I'm not gonna feel that way. Like, please. I don't even. I don't say never anymore because I know if you say never, then it's gonna happen. My desire to get married is a no. I have no desire to get married. I have no problem falling in love and having a relationship, but I have no desire to get married. That's why I've never married. I've been engaged a couple times, but I never got married. But I can't say never, because who knows what might happen in the future on some wild whim. Who knows, right? I don't know. I was proposed to earlier this year, for a green card marriage, and I said no. I was like, we're not doing that. So that did happen, but like, nah. So I don't know. And so I just think, my best friend, I love him very much. His girlfriend, his fiance is great. They're perfect together. They make a great team. They're both creatives. I've known him almost 6 years, and they've been together like 3 or 4 at this point. I like her a lot, and I was very honored to be asked to go. And I love Missouri. So I love going there. I love his family and everything. So I really did want to be there for him. I wasn't in the wedding. I wasn't asked, but I'm one of his closest friends, and I thought, okay, and he asked a lot of people, but he knew that for the virus, so I can't do anything like that. So, but they're gonna still get married. Reagan Rosenberg, hello, hey girlfriend, how you doing? How you doing during this? How you doing during this whole crazy time period? Another creative person, folks. Reagan Rosenberg, the person, creative person. Where I say never stays. I'm trying. I'm trying not to say never. I'm trying not to say never, because when you say never, then it fucking happens. So I'm trying not to say never. But I'm saying that I have no desire to get married, and at this age, I just really don't. But I see, if I did, it might be for a specific reason. Like, I don't know, kind of crazy. I don't know. Good question. I am doing fine, Reagan. I am, creating content, building networks, putting all kinds of stuff out on my JLJ media, writing books, doing music, the 10,000 things that I do. Trying to navigate my way through this. As you know, being here in Los Angeles and in Hollywood. So just trying to navigate my way through. But we're hanging in there. Right now we're talking about getting married or not getting married. But yeah, I can see reasons to get married when you get older, like maybe for companionship, you just feel like get married. For medical reasons, I can see that. Per usual. Yeah. Thank you, Reagan. It's very nice. But I'm sure you're doing some good stuff too, girl. You must be doing something, I'm sure. With that name, I love that name, so I know you gotta be doing something. I can see for medical reasons. getting married, maybe possibly. So maybe somebody you need to protect, some interests and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I could, maybe, but I just, I don't really see myself doing anything like that anytime soon. But I'm not saying never, because if you say never, then it'll happen. Then I'll be like, "Hi, you guys. Guess what? You know how funny that is." But no, but yeah. So I think it's, but I do want to fall in love with that kind of stuff. I don't mind doing that again. But it's when you get older. You just your things you want are different when you get older. You just want different things. Your priorities change. Your desires and wants change. I mean, I'm definitely not the same person I was in my 20s or my 30s. I'm not the same person, so I completely understand that things could change. Hopefully, right? Hopefully we all change. Not the same kind of people. Oh yeah, well, Reagan, you can always contact me anytime. We'll set something up and talk. Always. Oh, you've been traveling. Okay, back to reality. You're like, okay, had some fun. Now I gotta get back to life again. Oh, Reagan, anytime. Anytime, Reagan. Always contact me. We'll set something up. Of course. I guess it's nice you've been traveling. I haven't gone nowhere, so I have not left Los Angeles since March 17th. Well, actually, since before, because that's why I left Los Angeles in February, I think. I haven't gone anywhere since then. Like, dang it. I'm missing it. I miss 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 traveling in places, but no. I'm trying to be safe and stay here. Like I said, I'm getting tested on Saturday, so that'll be very interesting. But I believe I'm okay. Not really worried. All my tips and tricks. People call me all the time, trust me. They're always calling me. For cheerleading, I'm always a good cheerleader. Like, you can do it. It shouldn't be that. If I feel like if I can do this stuff, anybody can do it. That's how I feel. I'm like, I don't have the magic sauce. I feel like everybody can do this. But sometimes you need somebody just kind of guide you through it. Carmel. Oh, I love Carmel. Well, so I have family up there, so my thing is like, if I go that far, I want to see them, and I can't really see them right now because they're not being really protective. But I've done that trip. It's very cool. It's beautiful. Highway 1 is great. It's wonderful. Your list. Oh, how funny. Is that what you did, Reagan? Is that one of your trips? Was that one you did recently? My friend went to Solvang recently. I've been to Solvang in like 30 years. I'm like, that could be kind of fun to go to Solvang. I haven't done that in a long time. My family's Dutch, but Danish stuff, close enough. Like, close enough. You know, so I'm like, it's kind of like, I was like, Reagan, you're the travel person. You are. I keep forgetting that you're the travel girl. We gotta get your travel show going or whatever. We get that going. That's right. Now it's all coming back to me now. I won't do Celine Dion. Sorry, I won't do that to you guys. You're in Idaho. Okay, we go check up the coast. Oh yeah, Idaho. Yeah, I've been to Idaho. I haven't been to Idaho in a long time either. I haven't been to like Coeur d'Alene and all that in a long time. I have family in Spokane. I should go see them too. Let's go. It's like, let's go. So my sister's like, let's go. That'd be a turnaround trip. Go up there and come back. Nothing. I'd love to come to Sydney. Trust. I'd love to be in Australia. I want to meet a koala from Australia. I want the world. I want the whole world. I want to lock it all up in my pocket. It's my bar of chocolate. Give it to me now. I want to touch a koala. I want to hug a kangaroo. I mean, I totally want to do it. I do. I do. I do. I know you came on late, lady. You're late. Idaho's great. I love Idaho. Idaho's a great place. It is underrated. Um, there's a lot there. I mean, I've been to Montana. I've been to Idaho, and that's some beautiful parts of the country. I mean, but Idaho has a lot of, Twin Falls, Coeur d'Alene, Sun Valley. There's a lot of places to go actually in Idaho, and I have friends there. Oh yeah, the childrens. Um, I like Idaho. I just haven't been in a long time. I said my family in Spokane. We just drive over on Rugby City and check out a game. You mean check out the rugby players? I'll do that. Now I want to come. I do. I'd love to go to Australia. In all seriousness, I'd love. It's one place I'd love to go. I'd love to. I love Australians. I have a lot of Australian friends. I love Australians. Friendly people. Friendly, great sense of humor. You go to solving after your test. Yeah, solving. I have an interview to do that afternoon. I forgot. I have a show to do that afternoon. I forgot. Potatoes better in are the potatoes better in Idaho? That's so funny. A potato. The potatoes. That's a good question. I know potatoes are good. I don't know. That's a very good question. I mean, I've been to Idaho many times, but I guess I've had French fries there. I guess. That's so funny. Oh, it's about my munchkins. Oh God! Now we got the mother grandmother situation going on. They're little strong-willed little girls. You know that. Take after their mother and their grandmother. But I just know that Idaho. I agree with you. I will agree with you, Reagan. Idaho is a nice little state. Favorite way to cook potatoes. My favorite way to cook potatoes. Jess Michelle 88. What is your favorite way to cook potatoes? She's a chef. What is your favorite? We'll ask her. What is your favorite way to cook potatoes? 'Cause I like potatoes. That's one of my weaknesses. You'd like Montana. Oh, Montana is like it's just. I've been to Montana and Wyoming, and just beautiful, majestic, beautiful, and good meat, folks. I'm talking like I've had bison, buffalo, elk. Oh, that stuff is so good. Oh my God, so good. I've had that and in North Dakota too. I've been to Bismarck twice to do a conference, and I had a great time in Bismarck, North Dakota. A little small place, but I had a great time there. Saute golden brown with salt and pepper. That sounds good. My sister said mashed. Maddie Tiger says roasted with rosemary. They all sound good. Oh, I mean, all three sound good to me. I like Yukon potatoes. I like red potatoes. Like crispy. That sounds good. I love homemade like fried potatoes where they're cut in like circles or whatever, or homemade hash browns. Oh, so good. So good. Brandon Larkins, I sent you a song. I know Ironbeard heard it. I don't know if you heard it. Yeah, the red potatoes, I like red potatoes. Mojos. But yeah, I do. But I like the Yukons, the gold Yukon potatoes. They're so good. Oh my God. See, fried. I've done that a long time. I love me a sweet potato. I love me a sweet potato. I just take sweet potatoes, put them in the microwave, and just put butter and pepper on them. What are mojos? You don't know what mojos are? Oh my goodness. Well, at Shakey's, which is a pizza place here, they have mojos. It's the way they do potatoes. We're going to script. Very good. Me and Hungry L Sweet LT, double LT. And we're back to food. Exactly. It always goes back to food. My shows, I was talking about something serious about my dog dying earlier, and now I'm on potatoes and mojos. That's how the show goes. That's why I do the show. We're going to script. Good. I've been working with two people right now, a team from my JLJ Media. They're putting two shows together, Manchester Avenue and Fairview Heights. So we've been working on that today. That's good. Well, I'm worn out. Garlic red potatoes. You like your garlic. So delicious. Potatoes are just good. I like twice cooked potatoes, like baked potato. I like, she's giving the whole thing. There's sliced potatoes that are lightly floured with some seasoning and then fried. That's what mojos are, bitches. And you can't have none if you don't go even on Shakey's. You can't have none. But yeah, it's just, they're good. Hayward, I know Hayward. All right, Fairview Heights, that's right. Oh, we're all busy and productive. I'm fucking worn out. I am worn out. I am worn out. I put the promo out today for Manchester Avenue too. So that's out today also. So there's a promo for that show too. Manchester Avenue is the spinoff of Fairview Heights. The scripts are good. They're good. Oh my God, they're good. Bye, Reagan. Yes, let's do. Is that a sentence? Please do. Let's do. Oh, you know what I mean, girl. Okay. Bye, Brandon Larkins. Thanks for popping in. He's doing a drive by. He's busy because he's a big time producer and writer and star. He don't have time for little old James Lott Jr. Late night show. He got things to do. You know I'm shady. I started a little late, so I think I got another 3 minutes or so. Forever and a Day, yes, tomorrow will be released to the wild. Thank you. It will be released. And it's just the beginning for JLJ Media. That's the flagship scripted show. I have these others in production, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be. I'm entering new territory that I never have before. But yeah, episode 2 of Forever and a Day will be out tomorrow, noon Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern, and yeah, it's gonna be. I know the episode, so you'll see. And then the Forever and a Day after show will be Sunday at 2 p.m. No, noon. Me and Tony Moore from Dish and Days will be talking about it. He came in for a second. Then he left. That's what Tony does. Tony, sometimes he just pops in, he pops out. He don't stay. When it doesn't work. Well, the problem is, everybody, because we're doing these, everybody's going to have to be really careful because we're doing, how can I say this? So we're doing these, we're not in a booth. We're not in the same studio recording these. So it's all dependent on everyone's specific Wi-Fi connections and sound. And so I think you'll see they've been working on stuff. That was the first episode, but they've been working on it since then. We've recorded a lot of episodes since then. So I believe it gets better, but they're doing everything they can to work that out. But it's just kind of like it's where we are right now. It's just kind of, unfortunately. I record my stuff in my studio separately, and I'm able to actually control my audio. So for me, but it's just everybody's Wi-Fi's are fucking different. Their connections. Oh, that's it, kids. 2 minutes left. Under 2 minutes. Okay, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. I believe this is episode 89. Episode 90. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm heading towards 100. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea. But thank everybody for always stopping through, always stopping by, always staying, or whatever you do. Thank you so much. James Lott Jr. everywhere on social media. James Lott Jr. on TikTok. JLJ Media everywhere. Tomorrow, I'm going to start posting every day what shows come out that day on JLJ Media. And tomorrow, it is Forever and a Day. And let me look. Forever and a Day. And, Bone Beautiful Rewind tomorrow. That comes out. And soon another show will be coming out during that time period soon. We're working on. That premiere happens the following Friday. So, yeah, so all kinds of stuff. I'm going to try to start posting what's coming out on the shows. The network. But you guys, go back to your ghost adventures, you would. Good night, everybody. Bye. I love you guys.